how this world is. The nature of this world is physical, but it is the spirit that is controlling everything. And when you remove that attachment, you sacrifice that is most beloved to you, you can make the nature to be against to itself. The nature of the knife is to cut. And he did. He pulled the knife to Ismail alayhi salam. Don't forget, this is not a story. This is a real. This is reality. Every one of you, you are fathers or grandfathers. That kid over there, imagine him, 7 years old. It is not for nothing Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying this, reminding us this is not a story. And those ones who are really connected, they're going to witness it. It's not just a story. We must have been there to witness it in a spiritual way. Imagine your son. You're taking it, 7 years old, the most beloved one to you, and you're taking a knife and cut. Put yourself in that situation. Don't just say, oh, it happened and that's it, it's finished. Because Muslims, they're not thinking anymore. They're not putting their heart in it. That is what it means by putting your heart in it. Not just saying, oh yes, my heart is for Allah, my heart is for Prophet. But you're not putting your life in it. You're not putting your heart in it. You not imagine what it feels like to have a son that is most beloved one to you. That you have been praying for a son, for a zuriyat all your life. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, they gave it to you, and you take that and you raise it. And now he's saying sacrifice, cut Ismail. So imagine, go through step by step. I take my son, I'm taking the knife, and I'm pulling it over his throat to sacrifice for the sake of Allah. Don't think that it is something that is simple too. Imagine you hearing a voice coming. Don't think the prophets did not go through tests. They went through more tests than you or me, everyone put together. And they have to pass that test. That test is not easy. Everyone is concentrating on miracles. Everyone is concentrating on the good stuff. Tariqat must teach you, first, the evils of this world. The evils of this ego is not teaching you the paradises first, then you're going backwards. Then the ego is going to take over, saying, oh, I'm just concentrating on the good stuff, the paradise. I'm already a wali. So many they're thinking they are. There is a proof for everything. A proof of your shahadat, there must be a proof. A proof of your love for Allah and His Prophet, there must be a proof. Man came to the Holy Prophet, Ya Rasulullah, he's saying, I love you. Holy Prophet did not say, then prepare yourself for paradise. He didn't say, prepare yourself to see angels. He didn't say, prepare yourself for miracles. He said, what? Prepare yourself for hardship. Because that is the path of the prophets. They're not looking at paradises. So imagine holding that child and cutting. That is what Ibrahim alayhi salam did. He cut. He pulled the knife, but the knife with the faith that he had and the love that he had. The nature of the knife is to cut, but it did not cut. He threw the knife away, and it cut a rock. It was so strong and sharp. The ram came down with Jibreel alayhi salam, the ram that Habil, centuries before, thousands of years before, offered as a sacrifice to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. When his brother Qabil, disobeying, saying, I don't like this order, I must marry my brother's sister, I want to marry my own sister, because children were coming up twins that time, brother, sister, brother, sister, brother, sister. In the Sharia, is that you don't marry your own sister, you marry the other one that's coming out, the twin, you marry that one, because there's no one else that was living in the world that time. He disliked that. He didn't like that. He disobeyed his prophet and his father. Then order came for him, one of the things to offer as a sacrifice. He was a farmer, doing all the agricultural things. When the order came to him, He picked up that's already on the ground, things that's fallen, things that are bad, things that are broken. He offered, he says, take this, offer as a offering, sacrifice to Allah. He did not sacrifice the best. He did not sacrifice what is attached to him. Habil did the opposite. He picked the best one, the most beautiful, the strongest one to offer as a sacrifice. Fire came down and picked up that ram, not what Habil offered. And that ram was brought down back. One ram for his son. And Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gave him mountains of sheep. Mountains and mountains of sheep, that the sheep, they were white and the mountains looked like it was covered in snow because it was filled with sheep that belongs to him. And every dog, he had over 1,000 shepherd dogs, and they're all wearing collars of gold with diamonds. And when he heard the angel saying again, giving a tasbih to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he's saying, please say that one more time, I like to hear it. And I'll give you all these sheep. I'll give you 1/3 of my sheep. Just to hear the tasbih. Subuhun kudusun Rabbuna Rabbul Malaikatu Rabbul. The angel is saying that, he said, say it one more time and I'll give you 2/3 of my sheep. The angel said it one more time. He said, say it one more time, I'll give you everything. The angel said it. He said, now I have nothing, but I'm the richest one. Because I've gotten that tasbih that the angels they are having. The angel's now stuck with the sheep. He's saying, I cannot take this. I'm an angel. He says, no, I've given it to you. I'm not going to take back what you've given me. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying, take all this sheep and put it in the mountain of Kaf. When Hazrat Mahdi alayhi salam has finished that war and you're going to make a bayram, a celebration, bring that sheep back and cut it and feed to the army of Haqq that has defeated Dajjal. Inshallah Rahman, we're making intention to be in that army to taste the meat of that sheep from the time of our father Ibrahim alayhi salam. So the heart must be there. If the heart is moving, this is not stories. Heart is moving, this is a reality. It is recent, it is a memory, it is inside of us. It is part of us. Because we are the ones that Ibrahim alayhi salam has prayed for, isn't it? And we are praying for him. In our prayer, in our salat, we're giving salawat to Ibrahim alayhi salam and those of his zuriyat that is pure. And he prayed 4,000 years ago for the Holy Prophet alayhi salam and for his ummah. So, where are the Muslims to put these things together and to make it part of our faith and our belief? Or they're sleeping. Don't sleep. Now is not the time to sleep. Now is not the time to enter into illusion and delusion world. Now is the time to make your faith to be part of you that you cannot separate. Now must be the time that you are busy. Your heart must be busy with this reality. The reality of the prophets. They are not people who came and passed and you have nothing to do with them. They are here. They are alive. They are unveiled. Our Shaykh is unveiled. So if we make that connection, then definitely that faith is going to be part of our blood. It's not just going to be something that we're free to think about, or we enter into that dream kind of world. We're making darud, we're making salawat, we're making so much recitation all in ghaflat because we're not connecting. But what we're really having a love for, an ashq for, what we're really being alive for, what we're really concentrating on, what we're focusing on, what we're spending so much energy is this dunya. Man must be sincere. Man must be sincere. Tariqat must teach you that sincerity. Tariqat is not about this magic. Tariqat is not about writing different taweez and selling it to people. It is not. It has to teach you what your relationship to your Prophet is, what your relationship to your Lord is, It has to teach you that. It has to become a nafsu mutmain, not nafsu amara. The nafsu mutmain must give the answer that the spirit is answering, saying, you are my Lord and Creator and I am your servant. The nafsu mutmain must say that, not the nafsu amara that's saying, you are you and I am me. That is an important thing. Because now, they're taking so many things and they're twisting it. Or they're taking tariqat, they're making it into a game. Using so many words. Or they're taking a tariqat and using it only as something that, oh brother, it's all about love. You don't know what love is. What is love? You dare to speak about love? You have that love that U.S.A Al-Qarni had for the Holy Prophet ﷺ? No, you don't. We have love. Whatever you're busy with, that's what you're in love with. You wake up and you're thinking about your Prophet. You wake up, you're thinking about your Lord. You wake up, you're thinking about your Shaykh. You wake up thinking, what must I do today to please my Lord? And being busy through the whole day thinking, is this pleasing my Lord or not? Is this pleasing my Lord or not? Is this pleasing my Lord or not? Are we completely disconnected? Are we completely disconnected? Love. Love is saying, I don't exist, only you exist. Love is saying, it is you, it is not me. Love is saying, I submit and I sacrifice everything for you. Love is hardship. Love is what the Holy Prophet says. You love me, then prepare yourself for hardship. He did not say, you love me, prepare yourself for paradises. That is important. So with that, then, inshallah Rahman, we walk step by step in the ways of the Salihin, in the ways of the awliya Allah, in the ways of the Sahaba Kiram. We are not, we know that. We are weak, we know that. We are ajiz, we are helpless, we know that. But we are not claiming anything. Because once you claim, then you're going to be in trouble. Once you start making a claim. In America, you cannot even claim if you don't have the credentials. You can say, can you say, I am a doctor, and you don't have any qualification, any training, any credentials, and start treating people, they put you in jail. You cannot make false claims. It is a crime. How you can make false claims in Islam, in Tariqah. Inshallah, the Ummah will understand and wake up, because definitely now is not the time to sleep. But there are so many that's making this Ummah to sleep. No, just concentrate on love, no talking of hate, no talking of war, no talking of this, no talking, just love, just unite, everyone just hug each other. The whole world is preparing for war. Haq is going to go to war with Batil. Haq is not saying to Batil, just give me a hug, everything will be fine. Never. And this war that is going to come is going to be even worse. Yes, it's going to be worse than better. Understand that. Because the promise, angels that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala sent to Badr, thousands were not sent. It's going to come in the time of Hazrat al-Mahdi alayhi salam. And so many prophets, the Sahaba Kiram, and the awliya Allah, they will be risen on that day, for one day, to fight against Dajjal. You think it's easy? You think it's magic? No, just say Bismillah and everything will be open. Just say A'udhu Billahi Minash Shaitanir Rajim and magic is going to happen. Just say Shahadat and magic is going to happen. It happened in Prophet's time. Did Prophet ﷺ say Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, and all the soldiers of Badr, they fell? The enemies, the mushrik? Why he bled? In the Uhud war, why he lost his teeth? That the whole universes, they were ready to crash and crumble because of that love. That U.S.A Al-Qarni, when he heard Holy Prophet ﷺ lost his teeth because of the actions of those ones who were following him, looking at the dunya. When he heard that, He took his own hand and he knocked his teeth out. He said, how can my beloved one have one tooth out and I'm here with all my teeth? And he is not a young kid at that time. He's an old man. He's an old man. And he's loving. With his own hands, he knocked out all his teeth. He's saying, now I'm happy. Now, that is love. Sacrifice. That is love. Hardship. That is love. The pain. It has its shariat. Don't ask for that. Because the shariat of the lovers, it is very high. We won't be able to pass it. We'll fail. With small things, we're going to fail. With small tests, we're going to fail. Don't make false claims. The only true claim you can make is, Ya Rabbi, I'm your weak servant. Make me to be a strong one. The claim is that. That is all. And Allah will love you for that, because you are being sincere. So Ibrahim alayhi salam, a friend of Allah, so easy. People say, I'm awliya, I'm awliya, I'm awliya. We're looking, nothing. Empty. What did you sacrifice? Your ego? Forget about your ego. You're not even sacrificing your comfort. You're not even sacrificing anything. If someone touches you a little bit, you get upset, you're ready to destroy the person. Yes. That is awliya? Huh. That is awliya? We're following Hazrati Imam Ali, Karamallahu wajh. That he says, if someone does something wrong to me, I will forgive him. If he does it again, I will still help him and I'll still forgive him. And if he does it again and again and again until Judgment Day, I will still help that one who is continually going out of his way to make trouble for me. Today's 21st century Muslim awliyas, something is touching them, they're ready to destroy the whole world. It is not. That is not a love. That is not a love. That is not love that is shown to us by the awliya Allah. That is not the love that the Sahaba Kiram showed to us. It is not the love that the prophets themselves. Yes, they sacrificed everything. They sacrificed the most beloved things. Ibrahim alayhi salam sacrificed his son. And if it wasn't for him, and it wasn't for the mercy of Allah, substituting the son for a ram, all of us, we're under the obligation to take our firstborn son and to cut it for the sake of Allah until Judgment Day. Yes, Qurban is coming. How are we putting this? Why are holy days and holy nights in the whole year? Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put one after another. What is the reason for that? Muslims, their reason for that is just to gather, to have a social gathering, to eat and to drink and to gossip, to talk about business, to show off their new clothes, to talk about dunya. No. It is to connect. It is to connect ourselves to the truth. The truth that is eternal, the truth that is pre-eternal, and the truth that is post-eternal. Ibrahim alayhi salam, inshallah Rahman, we're asking Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to bless him and his nation, to bless our Prophet alayhi salam and his nation, to bless our Shaykh and his murids, for us to hold on tightly in this way, inshallah, to take what is in front of us, not to go searching too much about other things, but to take what is in front of us and to put it in our lives to make that become real. At that time, your faith, it will have a taste. It's not going to be dead. Otherwise, it's dead. We know Allah tawfiq. Ya Allah forgive me and bless all of you.